Why the 2022 Aston Martin V12 Vantage is the last of its kind. As electric cars, EVs, and the gospel of their sustainability gain traction in the automotive industry, we expect adaptation from all automakers. Governments across countries have prepared roadmaps to have motorists drive EVs only. The new Vantage is Aston Martin's farewell gift to its long-standing fans. The expected low output of petrol engines affirms that most automakers are unlikely to feature petrol-powered vehicles in future lineups. Popular automaker, Aston Martin, joins competitors like Mercedes-Benz and BMW to discontinue the production of V12 engines. Nearly every gearhead can't get enough of the insane roar a V12 generates. As EVs continue to disrupt the industry, it's increasingly difficult for the V12 engine to exist. The Vantage is a spectacular sports car that underlines its maker's zest for excellence. Although only 333 units will be available, prospective owners have many incredible features to anticipate. Meeting the Aston Martin Vantage for the first time. From featuring in a James Bond film to having several satisfactory outings at motorsport events, Aston Martin has carved a great name for itself. The Vantage has been a household name for many years. As we handle the impending end of V12 engines which the new Vantage runs on, let's revisit its history. In 1950, Aston Martin birthed the first ever Vantage. However, the company bore the name Aston Martin Legende Limited then. The Pioneer Vantage, DB2, had a limited run, 250 units exactly. For engine and performance, the engineers fitted it with a 2.6-liter Legende straight-six engine. It had a steep starting price, $370,000, but then the high prices of Aston Martin vehicles are justified by high performance and reliability. Despite having an output of 126 horsepower, authorities declared that it was illegal to ride it on the road because of its increased compression ratio. In 1961, the company released a new version of the Vantage called the DB4. It received passive upgrades, especially in the engine department. It got a trio of SU HD8 carburetors plus modified cylinder heads. The latter came with larger valves and produced 270 horsepower. A new model became available in 1972 and received a powerful V8 engine. Despite the engine upgrade, it's an economy edition because it doesn't cost much to own. A road version of the V8 engine Vantage was built and released in 1977. Car enthusiasts viewed it as a strong competitor to mid-engine supercars like the Lamborghini Miura. This comparison reigned even though the Vantage has a front engine and 4 seats. It enjoyed the status of flagship model until 1989. After being replaced by the Virage as the #1 model, attention shifted from the Vantage. However, it returned in 1993 as the V600 that racked up a whopping 600 horsepower. 2 superchargers gave it that output. The new Vantage's admirable features. It's the end of an era, the V12 era. We're sad to see the awesome Vantage and V12 combo disappear. So, let's glance at what Aston Martin has done to make this model an unforgettable one. Below are some highlights of its features. It's paired with a V12 engine for one last ride. It relies on 2 turbochargers to produce 690 horsepower. It comes in 2 forms, coupe or convertible. Thanks to an exclusive aerodynamics feature, the Vantage has a bet being fitted with a V12 makes the Vantage irresistible. Consider this model an act of kindness from Aston Martin. Few companies include a V12 vehicle in their lineup thanks to a growing number of EVs in the market and on roads. So, it's joyous to know that the Vantage comes with an engine capable of making 690 horsepower and reaching 60 miles per hour within 3.4 seconds. A V8 powered option is available for the F1 edition of the Vantage. All trims are built on a manual transmission layout. It's pretty comfortable to drive in. Aston Martin impresses us with its keen interest in luxurious features like a leather interior, heated seat, and a steering wheel culled from carbon fiber. Embroidered headrests are also a standard feature. Unfortunately, storage is limited, and it's hard to concentrate on driving because the noise from the outdoors enters the cabin. The infotainment lacks standard features. Despite having an 8-inch screen, an audio system, Bluetooth connectivity, and a navigation system, it lacks standard features like Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. One flaw of the display is that it's operated with a knob and buttons planted on the center console. Why the new Vantage holds a greater sentimental value. Carbon emissions have enjoyed wide attention in recent years, thus why EVs are in high demand. Aston Martin has plans for the future, and V12 engines aren't invited. Aside from being the addition to benefit from a V12 engine, its output, 690 horsepower, is unmatched by other additions. Its starting price of £270,000, $354, $286, doesn't seem to trouble its target audience as the whole 333 units have been paid for. Aston Martin credits this to an unprecedented demand by collectors and devotees. The British company said that while this marks the end of Vantage's pairing with V12 engines, it still has plans to keep the latter in production for a few more years.